Hey, Eastside Elementary parents, thank you so much for being involved in your students' achievement data. We truly believe that when students, parents, teachers, and administration are involved in achievement data, we can achieve anything. The rest of this video will be explaining the data that you're looking at on your parent letter. In your parent letter, you're going to see a chart very similar to this. This chart is for FAFSA math data and FAST ELA data. This is a 5th grade chart in this example. I want to go over the columns. The first column is how that student did in 4th grade at the end of the year, which is PM3. The second column is how that student did for scale scores PM2, so we know what their score was in the middle of the year. The next column is their achievement level in PM2, so where are they sitting in the middle of the year? So if you notice in this example, in math, this student achieved a level 3 in 4th grade, and sitting in the middle of the year is at a level 2.2. The next column I'll talk about is learning gains. We want all of our students to improve on their previous score from the previous year. So for this made gains column, you're either going to see a 0 if they did not make a gain, or a 1 if they made a gain. The next column is points needed for a gain. So this will tell you how close your student is to making a gain if they need to make one. In this example, this student is 6 points away from making a gain. But when you look in ELA, this student is already made a gain and they made it by 4 points. The next two columns are about proficiency. We want all of our students to be proficient in both math and ELA, so that's our goal. So this will be a 0 or a 1 if they made proficiency in the middle of the year. And the last column is how close they are to being proficient. So this column will tell you, for in this example, this student is only 6 points away from being proficient in math. However, this student has already made proficiency in ELA. So going over it again, the first column, remember, is last year's scores. Middle column is this year's scores. And then if they made a gain or not, and then if they made proficiency or not. So please talk to your students about this chart and talk to them and ask them how close they are to making a gain or how close they are to making proficiency. If you have a 3rd grade chart, you will only have proficiency on there because 3rd graders did not take any tests in 2nd grade. I hope that explains it, and if you have any questions about this chart and your data, talk to your students or reach out to your teacher.